Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to apprentice instructor, advanced, intermediate, and beginner level students. Do that to everyone. Very good. All right, so I have a question for you. So sometimes, especially me, as adults, right, you don't always feel like coming to class. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Who is that true for? Just raise your hand. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I know you like coming. You put your hand down. You don't have to raise your hand. Okay. So a lot of what we do here depends on what you bring to the class, of course. But we also like to help and make sure that you're enjoying your class, you're excited about, and you're also learning. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So learning is important. Safety is first, learning is second. Everything else comes after that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, what are, just one thing, I'm only gonna pick on two people, what are one or two things that would keep you from coming to class? Anybody have that? What are one or two things that make you not wanna come to class? Be honest.
Laziness.
Laziness, that's a real one. Distractions. Oh, those hands shot up. What's up?
The homework you got. The homework you got.
The homework you have?
Thursday night football.
Thursday night football, all right. Yes, sir.
Being sick.
Being sick, that one's understandable, right? We can't always do much about that. Yes, ma'am, one more. Thursday night what? You said cabana? Tell me after class.
Being sore.
Being sore, right? That's also another understandable. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So there's always going to be something. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So in class, we talk about one word, starts with a C, ends with a Y. Who knows what that is?
Consistency.
Consistency. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So consistency exists even when your desire changes. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So if I don't feel like doing something, that doesn't mean I'm less consistent, right? Your parents might not always feel like cooking dinner. You still get to eat, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right? They don't always feel like washing clothes. Y'all got on clean uniforms right now, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Because they're consistent. So when you agree to something or if you say you're going to do something, it's best that you stay consistent until you completed that task. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
That's called being a man or a woman or person of your word. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. So when you come here, that's what I expect from you. And that is what you will deliver. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good, very good. All right. That being said, when next time you get that urge, think to yourself, why you come? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Bring your feet together. Let's get started on our warm-up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
75 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, stay where you are for a second. Daly, come over here. You scoot over here. Right there. And scoot over a little bit. A little bit more. Scoot over right there to that beige square. There you go. Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of your best black sash push-ups. That means the back is straight, only the elbows bend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Begin.
One, surf. Two, surf.
The elbows,
Sir.
the elbows.
Four.
There you go,
Sir.
better.
Five, surf. Six, surf.
Go
Seven,
low,
surf.
go low.
Eight,
Go
surf.
low, go low.
Nine, surf.
All the way down.
10, surf.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
One, surf. Two, surf. Three, surf. Four, surf. Five, surf. Six, surf. Seven, surf. Eight, surf. Nine, surf. 10, surf.
On your backs for piston kick. Oh, sorry. Not yet, not yet, not yet. All the classes go like this after a while. I used to teach all the country classes, a lot of people get the right word out on a Thursday. My brain was just fried. It was always the 8:30 beginner's class too. It was like, all right, I'm done. That's it. Y'all know what to do. Go ahead. Last set.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Begin.
One, surf. Two, surf. Three, surf. Four, surf. Five, surf. Six, surf. Seven, surf. Eight, surf. Nine, surf. 10, surf.
Raise your hand if you're in the room. I can see you. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, I can see you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. On your backs for piston kicks.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
One, surf. Two, surf. Three, surf.
Four, surf. Five, surf. Six, surf.
Seven, surf. Eight,
Let's
surf.
go, let's
Nine,
go, let's
surf.
go.
10, surf. 11, surf.
12, surf. 13, surf. 14, surf.
15, surf. 16, surf. 17, surf. 18, surf. 19, surf. 20, surf.
1 surf. 2 surf.
3, surf. 4, surf. 5, surf.
Keeping a hold of your ears makes sure that you are turning the body correctly and keeping your body aligned. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
What you don't want us to be yanking on the neck like this, like going like this, because you're not turning the body and engaging the obliques. You're only using the center muscles, and in addition, you're doing a lot of flapping with the arms, right? It doesn't do much. So you want to keep the hands on the ears, and you want to turn the body, lift and turn the body. So when you take the hands off and you go like this, it's not quite the same. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right, so this does have a purpose. Go ahead, reach, turn the body each time by lifting the shoulders off of the ground. And
Yes, sir.
make it a game. Every class you should be trying to lift your shoulders off the ground a little bit more. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
You'll need strong abs for sparring and a lot of the other fun moves that we'll be doing in the advanced class.
Yes, sir.
So a lot of jump, spin, and kicks. We don't do flips here, but if we started doing flips, you'd have to have a strong core for that. Yeah. I'm good on the aerials. I don't have to learn aerials. I don't ever have to jump in the air and do all that flipping. I'm cool being on the ground. But if you want to learn it, I'll learn it for you. Yeah, I want my flips.
Wouldn't mind.
I shouldn't have said anything. See what happens? See what happens? That's the first thing people ask me. They're like, oh, so you're going to do flips and stuff. I'm like, why is that what y'all think of Kung Fu? Like, this is so sad in English. and show trick. Last set,
Yes, sir.
Second set.
second set, begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir.
Let's go.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Good. Last set,
Yes, sir.
Sir.
begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6,
Right
sir.
here, Mr.
7,
Payne,
sir.
now.
8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11,
Sound
sir.
out loud.
12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Sit up. Feet straight out in front.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes,
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir.
9, sir.
10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir.
18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
And reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
And switch.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir.
7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Sir.
And turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
And back to center, seated angle, legs wide apart. Arms up, back straight.
Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir.
Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Reach with both hands to one foot.
Yes, sir.
Both hands to one foot. There you go. If you can, I always try to widen the stretch, try to go as wide as you can, take it more flexible. That's good right there. And reach to both sides, touch your hips. Oh, reach to the other side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here, right here. If you can touch with one hand, try to touch with both hands.
Yes, sir.
If you can touch with both hands, try to kiss your knee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you can kiss your knee, go wider.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir.
Last stretch, feet straight out in front.
Yes, sir.
Bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, sir.
Stay focused on your stretch, feet. And switch.
Yes, sir.
And stand up. Twist it out, doing additional stretches.
Yes, sir.
Last class we worked on a new kick. That's right, the sweep. Who did the sweep with us? Tiger sweep. All right, let's get started. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Left foot forward, cat stance. Actually, everybody scoot back a lot. Yeah, scoot back a lot.
Yes, sir.
Left foot forward, cat stance. That's a bit too much. No, you were good. You scoot back. Get back up to where you were. Get back up. So we're here with the left. You're gonna put your tiger claws out. The first thing you're gonna do is skip or gallop. 1, 2. Once you get here, the ball is what's gonna touch. You're gonna pivot on the ball of the foot by throwing the hands with momentum. Boom. And sweep. Other foot. You'll have to turn. Sweep the other foot. Reset.
Yes, sir.
The left foot is out. We're making one turn like this. Go do this. Move as I move. Go. Turn, just turn and do this. Just turn and face that way. Okay, reset.
Yes, sir.
The left foot is forward. Let's go. Startled. Left foot, turn, boom. That's all we're doing. Now, the only difference is we're gonna take it down to the ground. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Left foot, skip. Throw the hands and skip. Don't let the knee touch, you'll be on the ball of the bottom foot. There you go, on the both hands on the ground, both palms on the ground. Back. Make sure that you're not doing this. It's a lot easier to sprain a finger or your wrist trying to catch the ground like this. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
If you see me do it, don't worry about me. Do what I say. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Do what I say, not what I do. Don't ever be that instructor.
Yes, sir.
At least not for the first couple years. Skip. Sweet. Try to get those palms. There you go. Back. Three. All the way down the ball of foot. Stay there. Go on your hands. See that little further out in front of you. All the way up. No. There you go. Back. Two more. On this side. Back, back, back. When I say back, go right to your cat stance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just your feet. Feet and scoot back a little bit so you can see. You can help you follow. 4. Good. And straighten that leg, Andy. Straighten that leg here. There you go. Back. To your cat. Always to the cat. And 5. Palms, both palms. Palms, palms, palms. Yes, back. And last one, 5. Palms, palms, palms. Fingers forward, don't sprain your wrist. And there you go, back. A good stretch too, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, say push.
Push.
Push means, in this unit, put the other leg forward, that's correct. Now, we don't want house cat claws, so we're gonna flex the wrist back and push them out. One claw should be out, like kind of like you're playing keep away. Almost straight but not straight, bend but not bent. And the other one's in front of the stomach, right, facing forward. 1. There you go, back. 2. Other foot, Andy, this way. And then look over here, this way, the other way. Yes. Make this foot flat and straight. Bend that knee, put your heel on your heel, put your bottom on your heel. Back. Right foot forward, right foot forward. 3, skip, and turn.
Now you fall down.
Get the palms on the ground up in front. Lean forward, come forward, come forward. Your knee should be in your chest. Come forward. Put your hands down here. That's how you do that. Yep. Back. Last 2. Go back to a cat stance. 4. Back. Last one. 5. Back. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Man, you became an adult and you were like, man, I thought I was done with all this getting up and off the ground and stuff. That's why we got chairs and couches and stuff. You're not too old to sit on the floor until you're too old to sit on the floor. My mom gets up and down off the floor with my nephew and my daughter. She's 60. off the ground, down back with a kid when you're 60. Grandkids. Right?
Hope so.
Right. Hope so. Start stretching now. Oh! Let's find out. Okay. Let's take the stance.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
We can come back up to our original spots. We're done with sweep. That was good. Now I'd like to see our tiger stances. You were pretty much in your original spot. You can stay there. Open tiger claws. Say, tai, pei.
Take, take.
Hey.
Horse stance center.
Horse stands center.
Bow stands right.
Bow stands right.
Feel your stance. Make sure it feels good. If I come bump you, will you fall over?
No, sir.
I feel like some of you might. Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Center.
Bow stands left.
Bow stands left.
Will you fall? Will you fall? Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Bend those knees. Cat stands right.
Cat stands right.
Take it down. Bend that knee. Bend this knee. Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cat stands left.
Cat stands left.
Yeah, house head claws, man. Get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Yep. Horse stands center.
Horse
Horse
stands
stands
center.
center.
Cross stands right.
Cross stands right.
Right. Right.
Horse stands center.
Horse
Horse
stands
stands
center.
center.
Cross stands right.
Cross stands left.
Left.
Horse stands center.
Horse
Horse
stands
stands
center.
center.
Crane stands right.
Crane
Face
stands
stands
right.
right.
Really big. This one is a really good one to practice just in general. Right? You should be able to just do this at any time.
Yes, sir.
I challenge you to start tying your shoe. I mean, you don't have to. Oh, yeah, you have hands. Okay. Yeah, tie your shoe on one foot. Lift it, tie your shoe without falling over. All right, not now. Okay. Horse stands center.
Horse
Horse
stands
stands
center.
center.
Crane stands left.
Crane
Face
stands left.
Now I understand. Like now I know why old people used to sit down with their shoes on all the time. I used to think like, why are you sitting down? Horse stands center.
Horse
Horse
stands
stands
center.
center.
Jump to kneeling right.
Jump.
Kneeling right.
Switch the feet and then you got it. Switch the feet, put the other foot over the other one. Yes, sir, that's correct. Step back really big, dragon stands right.
Dragon stands right.
Good job, jump right into it. Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Jump to kneeling left.
Jump.
Jump to
Kneeling
the left.
That's correct, that's correct. Yep, see what you're thinking. Dragon stands left.
Dragon stands left.
Bend that knee unless you turn it 60 tomorrow. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Yes. She's not turning 60, but she'll get there. Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Why is he doing this? Anyway, was that? I just like giving her a hard time. She accepts it. You give her a hard time. It's the red pants. You just draw my attention. So take the stance.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Tiger front heel kick. Tiger front heel kick. See what you remember.
Yes, sir.
Alternating right and left. Right. Yeah, you remember. Left. Right. Left. Yes. Right. Left. When you chamber, they should be pulled back so tight that your shoulders start to cramp just a little bit and your back kind of. Yeah, so pull back and just like squeeze your elbows together.
Yes, sir.
It also assists with posture. Okay. Right. Left. Right. Left. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Now we're going to review our block. Open tiger claw. Say tay, tie, pay.
Take time. Take.
Tiger outside block, big circle. 1, 2. Remember trade, so you gotta bring the other hand by the elbow, you're gonna trade. 3. Other hand by the elbow. 4. 5. Chamber up real tight. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Is your arm straight but not straight, bent but not?
Bend.
There you go. Now a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3. Get there fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Shake it out, shake it out. Now, one thing that I want to remind you of and encourage you to do, because it's important, especially for self-defense, and especially if you're ever actually going to use this motion, which I do all the time. If you play fight, you get to do it all the time. So, up and out. You want to start with an open palm. Squeeze only at the end. So your tiger claws will become palms, and then they become tiger claws. Palms, tiger claws. So as soon as I come in to trade, notice I came in with a palm. Then this one became a palm. This one became a tiger claw. Boom, boom, boom. Because this is we're only simulating the grab, right? So once we've done the block, we don't have to have a tiger claw to do an outside block. Right? The grab at the end. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right. Let's try it one time. Pitch stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay, tie, pay.
Tay, tie, pay.
Tiger outside block 1. Open and squeeze at the end. 2. Yes. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Reach up, bend forward, touch the toes with the legs straight, and walk the hands away from the body. Walk the hands away, keep the legs straight, try to keep the heels on the ground. Make an A with the body. Walk them back a little bit, Andy, just a little bit. There you go, that's better. Keep the legs straight. Legs have to be straight on this one, Aileen. And walk it back. Walk it back, walk it back, walk it back, walk it back, walk it back. Feet together, very good. We follow the 5 hearts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility. Bring your feet together, bring your feet together, bring your feet together. All the way together, toes together.
Yes, sir.
Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to apprentice instructor, advanced, intermediate, and beginner level students. Very good.